I'm going to give you a little bit of everything today.
For an avid golfer like Nick Bennett, it's a perfect day to be on the golf course.
That was interference on the geese.
The occasional sand trap, or even a stray goose, may cause a certain degree of irritation, but all in all, it's a joy for Nick to be back out on the course. Which is a far cry from the challenges the former U.S. Marine Staff Sergeant faced 9 years ago when serving in Iraq. Nick was on duty on Veterans Day, November 11, 2004, when an enemy shell exploded near his post, killing or wounding many in his unit.
I've got 5 different injuries. Part of the warhead took off the back part of my right leg where you can actually see my femur, sciatic nerve. The nurse said you could actually put your hand through my leg that night. I've got a right shoulder where the shell casing laid it open to the bone.
After nearly a decade of treatment and rehabilitation, Nick is able to walk again and even play golf, but physical challenges remain.
I live with the reality that there's certain things in my body that aren't going to get better.
But earlier this year, long after doctors had determined they had done all that they could for him, Nick was introduced to a pilot study being conducted by medical researchers and therapists at the Raudebush VA Medical Center in Indianapolis.
All right, we'll take it.
This is a therapeutic yoga session designed for stroke patients at the VA Medical Center. Though not a stroke patient himself, Nick's head trauma, among other injuries, helped him qualify for the program, since he routinely experienced many of the same symptoms as a victim of stroke.
Many stroke patients have trouble with balance and mobility. It's one of the more common side effects of stroke. And yoga is something that helps people focus on balance and flexibility. And so we thought that might be helpful.
He was able one day to work in the yard all day.
Yoga instructor Nancy Schalk helped physicians and researchers design a therapeutic yoga program that gently guided each veteran through specific breathing exercises, stretches, and other routines to improve mobility and flexibility.
Beautiful, Nick, that's it. And we started slowly and builded on with each class. So like I said, they were having successes and successes.
For Nick Bennett, the yoga classes also helped him quiet his mind and better treat the symptoms of his head trauma. Just 4 short weeks after starting yoga therapy, he was able to grip a golf club again and head back out to the course. It was a feat few in the medical field predicted he would ever be able to do again.
With all my injuries, to come out here, it's just awesome, you know, because there's no doctor's appointments, there's no therapy appointments, and it's just one with nature and just being able to celebrate, you know, being alive.
Bennett now enjoys renewed energy and has become a member of the Wounded Warrior Initiative in order to help serve other veterans nationwide. At the VA hospital, the research specialists plan to build on their initial success by working more in depth with veterans to study the effects of similar yoga therapies on such challenges as post-traumatic stress disorder and traumatic brain injuries similar to those suffered by Nick.
All us veterans who live with post-traumatic stress disorder, who live with traumatic brain injuries, who have injuries, and that's what, you know, this research program is doing, is saying, hey, this is your new life and this is what you can do.
For Bennett, the yoga therapy continues, as do many more rounds on the golf course.